everyone, welcome to our project Ocean Garden by us Ocean Angels. Our team member consists of Paritha, Anjasa, Navita, Jirapha, and Radha. Let's not waste our time no more and start off by introducing you to marine biodiversity loss. Some of you might be wondering, what is it? Marine biodiversity loss refers to the decline in the variety and abundance of life in the ocean, including the loss of species, habitats, and genetic diversity. This loss is primarily driven by human activities such as overfishing, habitat destruction, and pollution. Nowadays, with human devastating habits, marine biodiversity declines continuously. Armed with these facts, addressing the loss of marine biodiversity is essential to maintain the health and functioning of marine ecosystems. So we came up with the game Ocean Garden. But why? Because we want to create a game to acknowledge people of how the disregarding acts impact the sea negatively and as a result affect marine animals by a fun, interactive game.
And this is how the game goes. First, you'll be asked whether you have ever done those actions that are harmful to the ocean. Then, if your answer is yes, put one plastic scene into the ocean box. If the barrier, or in this case, tissue covering the ocean box collapse, it indicates that if everyone engaged in these harmful actions, like you, marine life will perish.
And this is how we play the game.
งั้นไปที่ข้อสุดท้ายนะคะ Do you often use personal vehicles
ใช่ครับวันนี้ก็ขับมา
อ่า
ไม่ครับปกติใช้ขนส่งมวลชนครับ
อ่า
ไม่ใช้เหมือนกันครับ
บ่อยค่ะ
เรียกได้ว่าคอลแลบเรียบร้อยแล้วงั้นขอบคุณมากๆนะคะ
We also provided our participants with infographic to acknowledge people given the facts of the impact human behaviors have on marine biodiversity. In our infographic, there are the definition, the causes, impact, and the solutions of marine biodiversity loss due to human disregarding behaviors.
Now let's talk about the objectives. First is to evaluate the effectiveness of the game, and these are the steps that we follow to achieve the objective. First is to research the causes of biodiversity loss, then create lists of questions for the game. Thirdly, we design and construct the model. Fourth, we try out the prototype and make necessary changes. And lastly, we conduct post-tests regarding the game. In this case, we've used Mega Plus Game Evaluation in order to evaluate the effectiveness of the game. The result filled in by our participants have indicated that we achieved in conveying the messages to the players by providing a simple yet enjoyable experience for them.
Moving on to the objective 2, which is to evaluate participant understanding after gaming session. For the method to evaluate that, we have 4 steps. First, create pre-test and post-test form. Each form consists of 8 questions, asking them about marine biodiversity loss. The example of the questions is what role does marine biodiversity play in ecosystem, health, industry, and climate regulation. Step 2, we asked 37 people at CU Face Fair to participate our game and let them do the pre-test. Step 3, we let participants play the game and give them an infographic. Step 4, we let participants do post-test after playing the game, and then we analyze the result of the test. And to analyze the results, we compare the score from pre-test and post-test. Before playing the game, the error score is only 3.43 out of 8. The median is 3, and the range of the correct answer is 0 to 7. After playing the game, the error score increased to 6.95 with a median of 7, and the range is between 5 and 8.
Next, lesson learned and benefits of the project. First, conducting this project, we have profoundly studied about the issue and gained knowledge about marine biodiversity, human behaviors affecting this issue, and the potential impacts of biodiversity loss. Second, our awareness was raised after acknowledging the impacts of marine biodiversity loss derived from human behaviors, as well as our game has raised awareness of the issue among players. And last, both our group members and the game participants became aware of our behaviors which could negatively impact marine life, hence we would be more mindful of our actions and behaviors.
Now, let me walk you through the implementation timeline for our ocean gardens to ensure smooth sailing for our game. We have divided the period into 3 periods: preparation, prototype, and conduct and analysis period. First, let's start off with the preparation period. To begin with, the causes of marine biodiversity loss have been researched for the in-depth information and to be a good foundation for the project. Next, we create a set list of questions about behaviors that negatively impact the biodiversity of marine animals. We then created an infographic about marine biodiversity loss. Second, we move on to the prototype period. After designing the model, we then gather all the materials and tested our prototype. And lastly, for the most important period, conduct and analysis period. We first created the pre-test and post-test using the information in the infographic. Then, we let our participants play the game. And lastly, we assess and analyze the outcome of our project by comparing the pre-test and post-test scores.
To conclude, our ocean gardens have a huge impact on people. We help increase knowledge and awareness, provide educational opportunities for people to learn about marine ecosystems, biodiversity, and conservation. This can lead to a greater appreciation for the natural world and inspire future generations to become stewards of the environment. Increased awareness often leads to changes in behavior. Once people understand how their actions, such as waste disposal, plastic use, or overfishing, directly impact marine ecosystems, they are more likely to alter their habits to reduce negative effects. They will also become more inclined to support marine protected areas, participate in beach cleanups, or contribute to organizations working to preserve marine habitats and species.
Thank you for watching.